What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Nia Martin. I hope you're all doing great. Today is a good day, a very good day. Chelsea win, Man United lose, Spurs lose, and at the time of recording, it seems like Arsenal are winning, but it's not gonna mess up today's day, because today we had an unbelievable performance from Chelsea against Newcastle, and star of the show was obviously Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer today was just, I mean, the guy was just fantastic. How many times have I said this on this channel that he's fantastic? Is it time for us to start calling him world class yet? Is it time for us to start calling him world class? He's nearing there. He's very close. This is world class, and he's very close. The way he bossed this game today was just phenomenal, and I'm so happy this guy plays for us. I read an interview that I had recently where said he sees himself retiring at Chelsea, and as a Chelsea fan, I'm happy when I hear things like that. I'm very happy when I hear things like that and see performances from him like this. And today he was just phenomenal performance. We beat Newcastle at Stamford Bridge 2-1. They only have one win at the Bridge in about 30 years. The last time they scored the one at the Bridge was when Cisse did that magic against us at Stamford Bridge, scoring 2 unbelievable goals against us. And since then, they haven't quite been able to do much at the Bridge. The best that they've gotten are draws. But yeah, I mean, let's get straight into it. So when the lineups came out, a lot of people were worried that why is Cucurella not starting and Gusto rather starting and playing on the left. And I think it was a little bit justified because Gusto today wasn't his best at all. The defensive line was shaky, very shaky, including the goalkeeper was very shaky. Reece James had good moments. He had really good moments throughout the game. I think he was the better one of the defensive line. But yeah, I think Cucurella should have started this game. This shows how much depth we have in this team, and the depth that we have in this team is very serious. The fact that Cucurella can be benched, he's not injured, can be benched, and Gusto given a chance. It's a good thing to see. But I feel like Cucurella should have started today because Gusto was struggling on the left. That's not where he plays. And he was struggling on the left, and I think there were times where he swapped with James. I think the second half where he swapped with James a couple of times. And I think even the goal, the Newcastle goal that came in was from his side, was from Gusto's side. It's not something that we want to see. We actually started the game, but yeah, we still won, so it's all good. So we started the game very good. We started the game very energetic, like we wanted to make a point because of our recent loss against Liverpool. Yeah, we won against Panathinaikos over the week at Greece in the Conference League. Very good performances from the Chelsea boys from the 4-1 win. It was a good performance, and the different set of players that are playing today, most of the players played against Liverpool, and yes, they want to come back. They want to make a point that they can win games. They can win big games, and Newcastle definitely is a big game. Some time back, it wouldn't have been considered as a big game, but now they are a threat. They are a very big threat to the top teams in the league. So definitely a big game, and they're one of the games that we're worried about. Liverpool, Newcastle, and Man United next, and after Man United we play Arsenal. So it's quite a series of big games coming up. But today we are able to succeed. Most of the thanks comes from our attack. Our attack today was just fantastic performance. The break, anytime we were attacking on the break, it was fast, it was swift, and I loved it. I love seeing Neto on the wings. He also started ahead of Sancho because of his performance against Liverpool. I think he was better when he came from the bench. He was better than Sancho did in the game, so I think this is his reward. And he also didn't disappoint. He did very well. Let's talk about the first goal. The first goal came from a fantastic Cole Palmer pass to split the defense. It was, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe the pass I was witnessing. Like, these are things that we used to see from Lampard, Mata, Fabregas, those days at Chelsea, even from Drogba. These players were the ones making this kind of passes, and since then we haven't really seen. So we saw a little bit of that from Jorginho when he was around. This one was just amazing. he just turned and he knew Neto was going to run, and he just put the ball in from a long range, put the ball in, pinpoint pass, found Neto. Neto too had a lot to do because there was a defender coming to intercept the pass, and the pace that this guy has, Neto has, I think is what he has over Sancho. The pace that he has. Sancho is a better dribbler than Neto. Sancho can get out of tight spaces. You can see 3 people around Sancho and you get out. I don't think that is something Neto, an ability that Neto has, but Neto has pace, he has speed, and his crosses are fantastic. Sancho can't really cross the way Neto crosses. I think Sancho will have to cut in, come in, and then rather pass through the defense. But Neto's crosses today were fantastic. So Neto received the ball, the pass from Palmer, and then he beats the defender that was trying to intercept him, and then he put it on the plate for Jackson. A very good cross, and Jackson just had the goalkeeper to beat, and he did very, very well. Jackson last season, I would be worried, but when I saw Jackson on that ball, I knew it was a goal. I'm very, very confident in this guy this season. There are some games where you see a little bit of the old Jackson pop up, but I think now he has about 10 goals in 13 games. Don't quote me on that, but yeah, I think he's really doing well. He's really doing well, and he's converting more than he misses, unlike last season where he was missing more than he was converting. So yeah, that was a good start. Very good goal, very good pass from Cole Palmer, and yeah, unbelievable start. And then our defense just started acting up. I don't know whether this is not something that I really like. I don't really like when we concede a lot of goals and then we bank on the fact that we can score more. I mean, there's only one team that I've seen do that and do that successfully, and that was Jurgen Klopp's Dortmund that won the Bundesliga some years back. They were that kind of team. They would concede a lot of goals, but they'll score a lot more, and that's what they did. They were able to win the league. You can see most of their games were like 2-1, 4-2, 4-3, 5-4. Like, they were always conceding a lot of goals, but they were also attacking more. That seems like what they are trying to do. But we have to have a solid defense. We don't have to have a defense that is shaky. If we have a defense that is shaky, we are not going to be able to compete for top 4, because all the people in top 4 have strong defenses. When we played against Liverpool, when Liverpool were 2-1 up, when we scored and then they scored immediately, you can see how relaxed they were in defending. Like, not relaxed, I think relaxed is the wrong word, composed, confident in their defense. So they didn't really budge. All the things that were throwing at them, even though we're applying pressure, things were throwing at them, they were calm. Trent was calm all through the game. When he even came off for Gomez, he was calm because they knew that their defense was strong. They trusted their goalkeeper too as well. But we don't have that. We have shaky defense. Anytime pressure is applied on our defense, they fumble. And then the goalkeeper Sanchez, I always worry when he's under pressure. And today there were a few moments, but I think today he handled the pressure well than other games. But still, I was still worried. And I don't know why we loaned Petrovic out. We still have a number 2 goalkeeper who can take the title, the role from him. He did very, very well against Panathinaikos, and I don't know. I really want him to compete with Sanchez. I don't want Sanchez to just feel comfortable in that number 1 spot because he's messing up. I think this goal that came in was on all of them. Was from the defense, was from the goalkeeper. Sequence of passes made by Newcastle before they eventually made that cross to Isaac. I feel like it was too easy. We had a lot of players in the final third. We had a lot of players. We had more players than them, but for some reason they were able to still pass through our players. They were able to cross it in, and Isaac scored. And I even think Sanchez too should have done more in that. The ball just came across the face of goal and Isaac just put it in. It wasn't even a neat finish, but it still went in. So yeah, we have to work on that. That wasn't the first time that our defense was shaky in the game. After we scored our goal, they had another chance where our defense were all over the place, but were able to clear it. And it happened throughout the game. In the second half, we were more solid than the first half, but it's something that needs to change. It really needs to change. The second half, we came out stronger. I don't know what it is that Maresca tells them. I've said this many times, but anytime we come out from the halftime break, we are stronger. We are we attack more. We attack more with vim. We attack with vigor. And this wasn't something that we saw under Pochettino. Pochettino, it was the opposite. Anytime we came from the halftime break, we were weaker. We didn't seem like we wanted it. We didn't seem like we wanted to play, and it was frustrating watching that. And now it's just the opposite. So we came out and immediately we scored a fantastic goal from Cole Palmer. A ball that was won by Lavia in midfield. Lavia today was also phenomenal in the midfield. The midfield was okay. The defense was shaky. The midfield was okay. The attack was phenomenal. And I don't know whether you've seen those kind of pictures where there's a Ferrari and then maybe there's a regular car in the middle and then there's a beat up car at the end, at the tail end. Those kind of pictures, I'll put it on the screen right now. That is how it seemed like our team was today. The goal came from Lavia winning the ball from midfield, found Palmer. Palmer had a fantastic run into the box. There were no Newcastle defenders around. He was allowed to run. He got into the box, placed a beautiful shot into the bottom left corner of the goal. Fantastic shot because it was quite some meters out, but he scored. Fantastic game from him. He wouldn't get an assist for the first goal because he passed to Neto before it gets there, but in basketball there's this thing pass to assist and it counts as statistics. There's so many statistics I feel like they are necessary in basketball, but I really wish that kind of, because of this pass, I really wish that kind of statistics was there, because that pass he made in the beginning, he should have gotten like a pass to assist stat. But yeah, he didn't. So he just got a goal today, and that was a brilliant goal. The Cole Palmer celebrations came out, and yeah, he's a fantastic player. What more can I say? He's a fantastic player, and we need to keep him and protect him at all costs. I know, yes, sometimes he finds it difficult, like the game against Liverpool, he found it very, very difficult, and it wasn't his fault. He was marked out. Today they tried marking him out, they tried tackling him, but I think he's trying to figure out a way to be able to beat certain games like that, or certain tactics like that, because once they take him out, they really make our attacking threat numb, or they nerf it a little bit. So I think other players also have to step up whenever situations like that come up, so that they don't focus just on Palmer, so that strategy won't work. So yeah, so a good day, a very good day. Let me see whether Arsenal are still leading. When I started the recording, they were on halftime. Yeah, they're still leading by 2-1. So I'm really hoping Liverpool win. It's not a good thing, not a good feeling. I don't want either of them to win, but it will help us more if Liverpool wins. But yeah, 6 points clear of Man United. They lost to West Ham today, and Tottenham also lost to Crystal Palace today. So yeah, it's a good day. It's a good day, despite the result of the Arsenal Liverpool game. It's still a good day. We beat Newcastle, and on to next week, Man United. And yeah, I'm really confident about that game. Man United, it's always been a difficult one when we play Man United, because they really turn up. No matter their performances, they really turn up against us, and I want us to turn up against them to beat them next week. So thank you so much for watching my review. What do you think about the game? What do you think about the performances from Palmer, from Jackson, from Neto, from the one thing about the defense, the shaky defense? I'll go. Is it time to change him? Let me know all that in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching. If you've watched this far and you enjoyed this video, give the video a like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. It helps the channel a lot. And yeah, thank you so much for watching once again. I'll see you guys in the next one. So until then, stay safe.